Hey there, I'm Hannah, and this is my thrift haul that I'm going to share with you. This is a collective haul of everything I found in the month of February at thrift stores or something equal to that. And not to toot my own horn, but I'd say this is probably one of my best hauls in a while. I'll start with like the little household objects because even they're really cool. How often does that happen? First up is a luggage tag shaped like a cassette tape. I have cassette tape shaped stuff everywhere, like my business cards, my phone case. It's just, they rule my life. I've never been on a trip that required a luggage tag per se. Like, I've never been on an airplane, but I can probably repurpose this for something else and just make a cool keychain, right? Next, I got a VHS tape, but not just any VHS tape. It is a Babysitter's Club VHS tape, and not just any Babysitter's Club VHS tape. I have the entire video series, and I have probably got like 4 extras of every episode. The thing that made this one different is what was inside. This is a mini book. These came in, I know they came in the board games, they came in the videos, they came with the dolls. They're just really fun to collect, so anytime I can find one, I'm totally gonna buy it. Well, fancy that, I got a tiny Caboodles case. I never say no to buying a Caboodles case, unless it's like really crappy. That's gross. But I happened to find this one right after I dyed my hair purple, and I'm like, what a great coincidence. Nothing in it yet, but I trust that it will be put to good use very soon. And the last thing is this, and if you think it looks like a Barbie, you'd be right, because it is the Barbie dress-up game. How many games did Barbie make? Because I swear I never see the same one twice. So I've mentioned in past videos that my older sister and I, we grew up in the 90s, so we're very nostalgic for Barbie stuff from the 80s and the 90s because we played with both. So not only that, but you really cannot beat the condition of this game. There was not a single cat hair in it. What? And is it weird that there's already a doll in my closet that's like all ready to play? She was previously thrifted and I just haven't found a really good spot for her. Okay, so let's get to clothing time. I was trying to make a pun on the word closing, like clothing, It's probably one of those puns that's better off, like, being written. Anyways, the first few things, I went to a thrift store that was having a $5 bag sale. They're not really known for their clothes, like, everything's really dingy, so I didn't expect much and I didn't get much. So, item number 1 is this pale blue nightgown. I'm pretty sure it was like a nightie of some sort. It's very long and it's very heavy material actually. The tag's been cut out, but I would safely assume it's the 70s. It doesn't exactly fit me, but I've been having fun like playing Frankenstein to my clothes. And I've been cutting them up and sewing them, and they don't look good, but it's fun. So this is my next victim. The heater just kicked in. Usually I would stop filming because it messes with the sound, but I'm just gonna power through. People don't even notice the sound, right? You're just here for clothes. You're probably watching this video on mute and can't even hear anything I'm saying. Speaking of Frankenstein garments, here's one. It probably looks normal, and it's really not about what I did, it's about what my mom did because I was too afraid to cut it or touch it. It's really pretty and it fits me for the most part, but it has this lining inside that has no stretch whatsoever, and so it was like making me look like I had no hips. And that's a really strange look on me. But because the outside fabric is stretchy, I knew that if I cut the lining it would fit, and sure enough, it does. I feel like I'm making a career out of showing you 3 things from a bag sale. Okay, last thing is a blazer. I mostly grabbed it just because I wanted more than 2 things in the bag, and it reminded me of a pair of earrings I had, which is always a good excuse to buy something, right? I got a couple things that you can file under things Hannah Rupp would never buy in a million years. And the first one I got for free. That's why I didn't pay for it, and I never would. It is a simple gray hoodie that zips up. I mostly bought it to layer with things to make it look dressed up. The other thing is a pair of jeans. Nothing weird there, but they're Carhartt jeans, they're light wash, they're just like jeans that you'd work in. But I'm working on a little bit of a fashion challenge for my blog, The Outfit Repeater, and I needed a pair of just really plain looking jeans, and so I was able to get them for half off, and I was like, perfect. I will leave a link down below to my blog so you can see exactly what I did to these jeans. Probably not what you were expecting. I don't think I've ever done a thrift haul this long. Like, my arms are legit tired from holding things up. How do other people do this? But again, I will power through and I will show you some free stuff. This one is pretty awesome. I was very excited when I found it. It is a vintage New Kids on the Block t-shirt. All of those months I spent stocking the men's t-shirts at thrift stores have finally paid off because I found one. One is good enough for me, especially when it's this one because it's New Kids on the Block. It's like the step by step. You can kind of tell because there's steps all over the shirt. Talk about awesome. I got this, which probably just looks like a big heap of white fabric to you, and that's basically what it is. I came to the realization that I have no plain white t-shirts in my closet, so I thought if there was one for me to have, it would be this one, because I have one almost identical that's dark green that I've worn for years. It's like my favorite shirt in my closet. And now this shirt is like a close second, so I'd say it's the best thing I never spent money on. If you read my blog, then you're probably really sick of seeing this skirt. It is like a cognac colored suede skirt, zipper up the back, a little bit of a slit. You can see it. I honestly didn't even think it was going to fit when I picked it up, and then I brought it home and I tried it on, and it was love at first wear. I didn't even know I needed it, and now I can't imagine my life without it. Another thing I've been getting a lot of wear on, both on my blog and in real life, is this really sweet crop top. And while one might think I bought it because I thought it would match my hair, I actually bought it because of Barbie. You're probably like, what's with this girl in Barbie? If you also played with Barbies in the 90s, you might remember what doll it is. She's wearing a crop top like this. I think hers was long sleeve, and then she had blue corduroy overalls and a matching blue hat. I don't think it was made of corduroy. I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me otherwise. 1998 cool blue Barbie? Doesn't seem like the name, but I remember it being cool, so we'll go with that. So if you're counting, that's like the third thing I've bought because I thought it looked like Barbie clothes. If you're still with me, I've got 6 more things. This is a scarf, so it's not that hard to show. Sorry for the wire hanger. It's very colorful, very fall. I originally saw this scarf at the thrift store a couple months ago when my hair was still bright pink, and I was like, ugh, that would look terrible with my hair. But now that it's back to like a normal purple color, that's a weird thing to say. Now I really dig it. Oh man, the shirt I'm wearing is thrifted. I got it for free. Check it out because I'm not doing a side-by-side. Okay. I got this black dress, which in the world of dresses, this one is a rarity, and you're probably wondering why, because it's just a black dress. Well, there's no weird cutouts, it's not ridiculously strappy, it's not low cut, it's not short, it's actually like a normal dress. But I probably will not be keeping it because of just one very small minor fit issue. And it's not something I was expecting because it's a stretchy material, but the arms do not fit my arms. For as long as I can remember, my arms have always been larger than my dress size, and this isn't like some weird insecurity. It's just a fact. They are at least 2 sizes bigger than my dress size. It's always been kind of weird, but I just work around it by buying things that have stretchy sleeves, or that are bat-winged, or that are 3/4, just things that don't have a chance of getting stuck on my arms. Remember that sparkly dress from earlier? The dress fit, the torso of the bolero fit, but the arms were so small. That's why I had to cut it. But enough about my arms anyways. I may just keep it and just have to wear a sweater because otherwise it literally is cutting off my arm and it's very uncomfortable to wear. Other than that, you know, it's a cute dress. But let's move on to something fun, like this vintage t-shirt. I am just on a roll with these vintage shirts. So this one is a very striking blue, and it has a duck on it, and it says Oklahoma Party Animal. I liked the 80s feel of it, and I can appreciate a duck enjoying good music. And I do have a friend in Oklahoma, so it's not as weird as that time I bought an Arkansas shirt. This was a good buy. I got a mustard colored turtleneck for free. It has like this weird like run up the back of it, but I plan on styling it to wear under a dress, so it really doesn't matter what the back looks like. It could be backless for all I care. Actually, I probably would care if it was backless. Then this is the last thing I got for free. It is a brown mini dress. It is too short on me to be a dress, but I plan on wearing it as a top. But the thing that sold me on it, and it wasn't just because I seem to be gravitating towards a lot of 70s era pieces, is that it had a tag from Gadzooks in 1996. I just thought that was awesome. So it's from when the 70s resurged in the 90s. Do you guys remember that? Because of like that 70s show, it was huge. It wouldn't surprise me if I probably had like some Walmart knockoff of this back in the 90s. So Gadzooks was a mall brand in the 80s and the 90s, and then it was acquired by Forever 21. Sad day. This originally came from there for $30 back in the 90s. I got it for free, but the history to me is priceless. This is the last thing, and I kind of wish it was cooler, so I go out with a bang on like the best thrift haul ever. It is a burnt orange colored dress from H&M. It's long sleeve. It hits me right about at the knees. Again, I don't know why I describe things when there's a picture right next to me. It's the perfect addition to all of that other stuff that I was getting that has the very 70s feel. I'm trying really hard to love other decades other than the 80s, and I think this haul is a really good start. That is it. That is my entire thrift haul for the month of February. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe, leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite thing was, and go out there and thrift some awesome stuff.